Hey guys, today I'm playing Throw a Coin, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the fastest way to complete these quests. So let's get right into this. So some of the first quests you will see are trades, so complete 15 trades and trade with 8 different people. So for those ones it's not too hard, you can just come to World 3, and if people aren't AFK you can just trade with them and they will hopefully accept. And you can easily just give them some free stuff like I'm doing here. So let me just give them one of these, and there we go. That's one down, and these ones you can just go through World 3 or the Trade World. World 3 is definitely very good for completing the trade quests if you're in World 4 and have a lot of stuff. So there's some of the first quests. And then other quests in the daily are things like throw 600 throws, which is obviously very easy, and throw 90 incredible throws, which sounds pretty hard, but I mean, it is hard, but a way you can do it pretty fast is by just using tiny task. And if you set up that on an incredible throw, as you can see here, if I try and time an incredible throw, then you could use tiny task to try and time them together, and you could get these throw 90 incredible throw quests, and also get things like get an incredible throw 20 times in a row, or get a perfect throw 50 times in a row and throw 900 perfect throws. So that's very useful to have tiny task up for. And then there's other ones which aren't too hard, well, can be hard, like mutate 8 items to astral mutation, or get or things like pull 40 items under 0.01%, which is just the only example I can show you. Most are pretty easy for these though. So if you get on the weekly, you get 4 items under 0.01%, which is just the best thing in the game, or rarer. So those quests aren't very hard. And then the mutate items to astral, rainbow, divine, any mutation aren't too hard. It depends what you can use. I'd recommend just going on your settings and turning your custom luck down to 1, and if you do that you can just equip the worst coin or one of the lower coins, and then you get all of this stuff, and it won't take very long to mutate things, and you can easily just get up to 8 astral mutations, or some are even just like huge or rainbows. So those are very easy quests. And then the final quests are monthly, which is super hard. As you can see here, throw 100,000 coins, which is the easiest one. Throw 7,500 perfect throws, which is another tiny task. These trade ones are pretty easy, but then there's also some down here. Pull 40 items under 0.001%. So that is extremely hard. It's pretty much impossible, really. But if you want to try and do that, I'd recommend just trying to AFK with the second best coin, or the best coin, it depends, but I'd say the second best coin, because for example you can see there's 0.005, and all of these things aren't too common, but they are still good. I'd recommend trying that if you want to complete the quest, but that's way too hard. And then there's like mutate 55 unique items to divine mutation, so that's super hard. But if, like I said earlier, if you put your luck down to 1 and equip the worst coin, then it isn't too hard. Obviously it does take a lot of time, but if you get a lot of astrals, then you can just mutate 55 unique items in the mutation machine to divine. But that's also another one that's pretty much impossible if you don't actually try for the whole month. So they're all the quests you can complete. The daily ones obviously reset each day and are pretty easy. The weekly aren't too hard, but can be hard with these ones that are get perfect or incredible throws. And the monthly, I recommend only trying for like the throw 100,000 coins and the trade ones, because they're definitely possible. So that's everything for this video. So if you liked it, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye!